Concept 2, adding polynomials. So adding polynomials is the same as adding monomials. You've just got it originally in two different sections, right? I've got two polynomials, but when I combine them, it's basically just a string of monomials that I'm going to be adding. Okay? So while I've got them in two polynomials, I'm going to go through and I'm going to identify like terms. I know that I'm going to be looking for one term in each polynomial, or no more than one in each polynomial that's going to match one in the other. Okay? I might have a term in one of my polynomials that's not in the other, but I'll never have more than one term in a polynomial of the same type. Right? So I'm not going to have more than one x squared in this polynomial. So I'll come through, I've got my x squareds, I've got my x's with my negative sign, and then I've got my constants. Right? Okay. So 4x squared plus x squared is going to be 5x squared. And then I've got a negative 5x plus 3x, or 3 minus 5 would be a minus 2x. And then a positive 25 minus 12 should be positive 13. Okay? Alright, another way to do it, and up here I kind of skipped a step. I skipped rewriting them next to each other. But another way to do it that can be helpful is to write them vertically. Okay? And with addition, it doesn't matter the order you put them in. So you can always have your positive, if you have any positive values, in the top and negatives in the bottom. Okay? But I'm basically going to take and identify my like terms, my x squareds, my x's, and my constants. And then I'm going to say, okay, this is positive, so I'm going to write 7x squared, and below that I'm going to write negative, 3x squared. Okay, and then I'm going to come over to this next one. I'm going to say, okay, I've got plus a 14x, and then down below that is plus 2x. And then I've got a plus 7, and below that I have a minus 6. Okay. Now you can see in this case, I did have basically this whole polynomial had larger or greater values. So those I kept above, and this one had consistently lesser values, so I put those below so that my subtraction is easier. But it doesn't always have to be that way. I might have ended up with two of my terms from this one being on top and one of them being on the bottom. It wouldn't change your answer for addition. When we get on to subtraction, you'll have to make sure that you do one step before that in order to use this, this method. So 7x minus 3x, or 7x squared minus 3x squared, 4x squared, plus 14x plus 2x, 16x plus 7 minus 6 plus 1. Okay, and just like that, I have my answer. Works the same as putting terms next to each other and simplifying that way. Whichever you're more comfortable with is fine.